me for a second and make sure it's all working.
All right, let's see. I'm waiting for it to come up. I got the notification. We should be up. Here we go.
I may not actually be able to see it as frequently just because, you know, Windows doing their goddamn update.
Yep, we are live and
what?
it sounds good. It seems like you're a little quiet.
Oh yeah, no, here. Now I'm actually towards my mic. How's it sound now?
You're still a little bit quieter than me, but not by much.
Oh, I can fix that.
So,
we'll just turn you down. There.
well, thanks. Just shut me out of the conversation. I mean, what?
Yeah, well,
all right, so we're live. We're doing things.
No. Oh, that was Discord. Okay, we're good. That was Discord.
Are you losing it again?
Well, no. Okay, so OBS, or not OBS, Voicemeeter, the digital mixer I use to basically separate out all my channels for OBS to capture, is actually, OBS is having a huge buffering issue right now because of Windows deciding right now is a good time for it to do an update, even though I just told it don't do one.
Yeah, and I'm actually seeing a little bit of that coming through, it looks like.
I can't stop it. I've freaking just tried.
That's fine.
Where's my mouse? I can try again. I don't even know why that's full screen. I am.
It also could be, well, I know you are.
It's 50% of the done, but look, I even sat there and told it, don't do it now. Yeah, whatever.
Just broadcasting all your PC information to the world.
Yes.
All one person watching right now, which is
well,
me.
There you go. Everyone can find out that my machine is outdated, but if you were to rebuild this machine in like late 2012, it'll cost you $7 grand. Now it's worth like $2.
Yeah, it happens.
Oh, you gotta be fucking kidding me. Now what's screwing up? You stop screwing up. Everything, why are you full screen? It didn't say full screen. God.
You're a strange man.
Why is that peaked right there? Huh. Okay, everything appears to be leveling out. Holy crap, it's working. Yes, OBS, or no, Voicemeeter has like 4 different drivers for each device. And apparently at some point when I was screwing with stuff, I kind of like put the wrong fucking driver in it. So that's why I kept crashing, is because I was using the wrong driver. So
again, just like we were discussing the first stream, because somebody is bad at pushing buttons.
Well, it wasn't so much that, and then of course the stupid thing is the driver that was screwing up is for me to hear. So it doesn't affect the stream or anything else. So the major malfunction I thought was happening only bothers me, no one else. But I can't stand the sound of you, you know, chewing on popcorn all the time.
Well, that might just be me chewing on popcorn. You never know.
And yeah, no, it's
still... I am, you know, large and hungry.
And of course the stream is still lagging out occasionally because, again, Windows has to do an update now. Why? Of course, I don't know if it's lagging out for you. It's lagging out for me.
I'm getting some buffering issues, but that could also be my internet because my internet's wonky. So
no,
if we had even one other person watching that could comment and let us know what's going on, but I don't think we have anybody else watching right now.
No. So I basically just have to sit here and wait for the why full screen. I didn't say full screen. Fuck you, Windows. Do what I say, not what I do. Right, let me throw that over here.
Is that really a thing?
I don't know, but I'm bringing it. We're at 60%, so I honestly don't. Feature update to version 1709. Cool. Tell me it's the thing where I can finally disable the damn automatic updates.
Highly doubt it, but okay.
So, this has not gone at all as planned ever whatsoever.
Even a little bit.
No, not even a little bit.
At all. So, yeah, as I think we started this all off with, YouTube is hard. YouTube is really hard.
It's bad because if this is the only part that actually makes it out, then we kind of feel the need to sit there and restate everything that was stated in the first thing, but yeah, I don't even remember what that was. Honestly, I don't know.
I think we may just put the first attempt public, just so that there's a precursor to this, so that people understand that how YouTube is hard. Because yeah, there was issues, and my dog is going ballistic at somebody outside.
Yeah, I know. I thought you hotkeyed a button for that. The dog shut up button.
Well, yeah, but it's also the everything shut up button, and we both know that this doesn't work with just one of us talking.
It doesn't work with both of us talking because computers still happen.
This yes, because YouTube is hard.
And again, it has nothing to do with YouTube. It's fucking the fact that I apparently know how to build a computer doesn't mean I know how to fucking use one.
Well, of course. Well, and that's the thing is, I think it's just like anything else we've ever done. It's not the thing itself that's difficult to do. It's all the components that go along with it that drive you out of your fucking mind.
Stop this fucking update. I just want
Yeah,
to
well,
stop.
the buffering issue is good. It seems like the stream's coming through solid, so I wouldn't worry too much about it.
Your audio's a little screwy because it's sucking up all my bandwidth. How big is this fucking file? My God. Swear to God, every 3 days, here's another 5 gig download for you. Here's another 5 gig download for you. Oh, hey, we figured out we fucked something else up. Here's another 5 gig download for you. Oh, hey, that last 5 gig download.
Windows is really good about that.
That last 5 gig download fucked something up even worse. So here's another 5 gig download to hopefully fix the last 5 gig download. And if that doesn't do it for you, the next one will be 10 gigs to fix the two first 5 gig fuck ups.
Well, again, this is Windows we're talking about. They're not known for working.
I'm really thinking about switching to Linux.
Oh God, no.
No,
That's
I'm actually
the last thing we need.
No, I know how to use Linux. Remember, when I originally got into computer building, all right, Windows 98 was the thing, okay, and Linux was better.
Right.
So, and Linux really hasn't changed a whole lot.
I guess. I don't know. I feel like that would make this even more difficult.
And yes and no. It's kind of like Android versus Apple. Apple's for idiots. It's basically it's tailored to the people who shouldn't be pushing buttons that they don't know what they do.
No offense to all the Apple idiots out there. Just saying, you're idiots.
Barry, you're one of them.
How do you figure? What do I have as Apple?
You used to be an iPhone guy before you went Android. Because Android, there's a lot of things, really cool stuff you can do with it, but if you don't know what you're doing, you can push the wrong button and end up spam mailing everyone and their cousin.
Well, yeah, this is true. But that you got to remember, though, that was my first smartphone. Before that, I had a sliding phone. I got into the smartphone game really late.
Your sliding phone? Are you kidding? I still have the original Samsung Galaxy.
Do you really?
Yeah, and it works too. Minus the fact
I didn't even know that was a thing.
Yeah, the original, my first thing out of a flip phone, because I was flip phone all the way up to the original Galaxy S, which I thought was, just the most amazing thing in the world with the interactive background thing going on there.
Yeah.
And I ran it over a few times with a truck. Tried to use it as a chalk block. It didn't work. So
By the way, one real quick, Viralis TV, welcome to the stream. I think you hopped back out, but welcome to the stream while you were here. So, sorry, go ahead. You were saying?
Wow, no, there's such a delay on my end. I didn't even fucking catch that.
Yeah, he hopped in, left a comment.
No, he didn't. Did he?
Yeah. It looks like a plug and a blue dot.
Pull the plug.
So, sounds like it. Sounds like we're that bad.
Pull the plug. Yeah. Okay. Pull the plug. Got it.
Check. Pull the plug. All right. So as we were saying, so yeah, you had the original Galaxy.
I don't even know why we're talking about that. Why are we talking about smartphones?
I don't know.
I'm with
Apple
Viralis.
versus...
Why did it even get there? Because Windows is stupid, right? But we're fucking rabbit trail conversation.
Well, that's what we do best. Anyway, so I think my thought is we were originally going to discuss origins of whatever this is, and it's I don't even know where to start with this because you've had a YouTube channel for how long now?
I originally started it in 2011, and by started it, I'm not even sure how that works because it says I started in 2011, but it's like I didn't put any videos up, so I don't know how they really qualify that. And the videos I did put up were
Yeah,
shit. The first video I tried to freaking
yeah.
record, uh, Gizmo here decided to freaking move a bunch of files around on his hard drive, so I ended up losing all the fucking footage. So that's the one I actually put up where I just did you popping a wheelie on a damn mower. Popping a
Yeah,
wheelie,
actually,
yeah, it's you
on a
popping a
riding
wheelie on a
mower.
mower that I borrowed from someone who apparently, I didn't know this at the time, but apparently it belonged to like his grandfather who had passed. So it was like a sentimental
A
thing
buddy
to.
of ours, yeah.
And that was the one that I did the burnout in the bed of my truck drunk, and it popped over the gooseneck and smashed the hood up in the toolbox. And we
We
spent that
destroyed that mower.
and we spent
Oh
two
God.
days trying to freaking hunt down a proper hood for it, and what it ended up costing me like $240 to find a replacement hood and get it on time to fix it. And here's the thing. I took it back down. I told him everything that happened. Told him I fixed it. There was, no harm, no foul. It's all fixed up. That's when he tells me it was sentimental and all that crap. And then I kid you not,
Yeah.
3 days later, he let someone else borrow it. And when they come back, the hood is all duct taped together because they did pretty much the same thing.
Yeah. And no remorse. They did not care. So all the money we spent on a new hood, thing was still destroyed. But yeah, so if you go back and you look at the very first video posted on BluntForceRam, there's actually a clip at the end of me, a very large,
It's in
fat
the
white
middle.
guy with a beard,
It's in the middle.
on a riding mower doing a wheelie. So for anybody that wonders what Bear from Truckinbear looks like, I'm on the back of a mower immortalized.
I'm not gonna lie. I keep staring at this freaking message here. I'm trying to get it. Is it pull the plug? What's the blue dot? What does the blue dot mean?
I don't know.
Like I'm actually. Do I have? Yeah, the download's almost done, and I'm gonna actually see if I can Google this. Like, what the fuck does that mean? I'm,
And now we are on the next rabbit trail. What did Viralis
well, no,
TV comment?
you can keep talking about whatever you want to talk about. I just want to know what the fuck's up with the blue dot. All right, if it was a red dot, I could guess maybe he's Middle Eastern or something. It's a prayer. Maybe he's praying for us. God, you guys suck so much. I pray for when your souls burn in hell for putting out this crap. But
Something, but a cord and a blue dot.
I'm.
I,
What is blue dot? Oh my God, I am not the first person to ask this.
that's kind of sad, actually, when you think about it.
Oh my God. Oh,
I really am confused.
the blue dot just means it was sent from a mobile device. Oh, well, that's not as interesting. So, but it still
Really
looks,
not interesting.
yeah, but I'm still gonna say he's saying cut the cord. Either that or that's his channel name and it's a plug. Get it for his channel? Maybe.
That could be it.
This
Could
is
be it.
we're studying YouTube from the inside.
Dun dun dun. Yeah. So.
Oh, hey, look, the update's finally done. Yay, bandwidth is
really?
back. Yes, the bandwidth is
Oh,
back.
thank God. All right. So.
What were we going on about? This is ending so poorly. This is
Oh, it's wonderful. I love it. We were talking about the start of your channel. And we got onto the mower story.
right.
But
Okay. And then
I'd say, what do you think it was? About a year ago, we really first started talking about a channel.
you know what? Actually, it would have been. Let's see if I can look. I don't know if I can do this 2 instances, but let's see. Because I did
Well, I
another.
was going to pull up my.
I tried to do another one that didn't go anywhere near as planned.
Yeah, my first channel crashed and burned horribly.
Actually, 6 months ago.
What?
Well, okay, because it was a year ago I did the one with the wheelie because I lost the footage. Which is strange because I could have sworn that was more than a year ago, but hey, I could be wrong. And 6 months ago is when I did the Chiha Kai Peekaboo Champion, which was really just a was a hardware test because it was the first. It was the first iteration of this desktop where I was running SLI 980s.
Yeah, and that particular video, actually, we just found out today, actually, the royalty-free music that we used in it, or that you used in it, got
Like,
claimed.
Shit.
I watched the video. I was a part of the process.
Wait. So the music we use is because you watched it?
Yes.
God damn, I'm gonna call up the Marvel and tell them they owe me a few bucks.
Right? But the music you used in that video, we actually found out today that YouTube hit it with a copyright deal where the creator of the music gets
Is this relevant?
money off the ads for it, which not a huge deal because it wasn't a monetized video in the first place.
It's another rabbit hole.
Yeah, I know.
Just throwing it out there.
Oh, I know.
These guys can't focus on anything like. This is why people script shit. The script isn't so much so the jokes get told right. It's more or less so we freaking remember what the hell it is we're talking about.
Yeah, you'd have to. I don't know. I don't know what we do. We have a very strange conversational thing that we do.
Conversation.
That I can't even word right now.
No, you cannot. You need to go back to grade school and tell them your GED isn't good enough.
Yeah, I really do. Sad day. But
y'all
anyway,
done fucked up. I know word good.
But that being said, about 6 months ago, we're going back to the original subject of our YouTube channels. So about 6 months ago, I started to try another channel, and that didn't go very well at all. And then it was August of this year, I started TruckinBeargaming, which started off really well. And then I went...
Yeah, no, I mean, I can't really say shit. Technically, it's done better than mine, so... And I had a head start.
Yeah, and the thing is that when I went back out on the road, for those of y'all that don't know, I'm a truck driver. I went back out on the road, and internet from a semi-truck in rural West Texas is not a thing. So there was absolutely no way I was going to be able to put out videos at the rate I wanted. And so the channel just kind of sat as it is. And I'm actually planning, when I put a post up about this stream, I talked about how I'm trying to get some videos out later this week. So for anybody that may be watching this in the future, that's seen my channel before or is waiting for some new content, that's coming out. But
all 5 of you, 11 of you, sorry.
Yes, all 11 of my subs. Actually, Steve, I think you're one of them. Thanks for the support.
Yes, I am. Yes, I am. Well, then
I'll have some content coming out soon.
Oh, great!
It
Can't
may
look
or may
forward
not
to it.
have you in it. I don't know yet. We're still planning that.
No, I like the fact that you watch these guys that sit there and have millions and millions of views, and it's like, you know what? I have one proud thing I can say about my channel. I can name the full legal name of every subscriber on my channel, all 4 of them.
You know what? Believe it or not, I cannot.
Yeah.
I have more subs. I have subs that I've never met in my life, which is crazy to me.
You have more subs than friends, and that only accounts for 9 of them.
Yeah. Well, and the thing is, like, I have people that have subbed and watched from all over the world, and it blows my mind the spread that YouTube has.
It just means that there's people bored on the toilet all over the world.
Well, yeah. I mean, that's... Yeah.
The porcelain-bound viewers make up most of the views.
I just remembered our original channel idea. Or my original channel idea.
The Morning Dump, was it called?
The Morning Go.
The Morning Go, right.
Yeah, we were going to start a channel called
That
The
wasn't
Morning
we, that
Go.
was you. that was
but
all
it
you,
was
buddy.
It was essentially kind of like Good Mythical Morning with Rhett and Link, actually. Because we realized, but it was basically a toilet humor.
You gotta really be more
deal.
careful with that "we" phrase. We did this, we did that. This was our. I don't want anything. Nope, that wasn't it.
Well, either way, I had this idea, and it would be a similar show to that, and I was going to try to include Steve in it, a couple of other of my friends, and it was
All 9
similar
of them.
to Good Mythical Morning. Yeah, all of them. But the problem being is that we never got that off the ground because of the distance. Right now, me and Steve are about 300 some odd miles apart from each other,
324.
And so just this is hard enough. I couldn't imagine doing a daily show like this. Weekly is one thing. We're going to be doing this stream weekly.
Assuming that all Microsoft crap holds up.
Yeah, assuming Microsoft holds up and we don't have to switch to Linux halfway.
I don't rage quit to the extreme and huck my desktop out the fucking window, but
there is that. But
it wouldn't be the first one.
Yeah, no, not at all. Actually,
the Fujitsu scanner, that one still gets me.
Yeah,
my desktop scanner that I sat there and got so pissed off it didn't work, and I was like, you know what, fuck it, I can just go buy a new one. They're not too expensive, so I grabbed the damn thing, hucked it out my office door into the shop floor. I think I bounced it off like a big rig axle or something that was laying out on the shop floor, shattered it to a million pieces, then for the hell of it, got a sledgehammer, smashed it up a bit more, just, you know, that's what you get for not working right. And then someone sat there and informed me the fact that it was a $700 scanner, and I felt a little dumb, just a little bit.
Yeah, we went online and found out, yeah, this scanner was actually like $700, and there's no freaking way we're going to be able to replace this freaking thing.
No, but I got a brother one for like $140 at Walmart, and it worked like 10 times better.
It worked.
It still works. It's actually in the closet where computers go to die.
Yeah, Steve has a computer graveyard in his closet. That's kind of a thing. That's actually where most of my machine came from.
There's enough guts in there. I could probably build a few more computers. I just don't do it.
Yeah, well, that's the way my house is becoming now. I've got my old processor and bits from this machine tucked all over my office. So I could probably build a second machine if I really wanted to. You know?
I might have to I need to get a capture card and build another machine. That's what I need to do. Or just, I'm actually thinking I need to build a whole new machine. I want to go a little extreme with it. You know, i9, SLI 1080 Ti's, which supposedly the new Vulcan, I already forgot the name of it, but there's a new NVIDIA Titan card coming out that I'm very interested in. The only problem is I think the starting price on them is like $3,000 a piece.
Yeah, I was going to say, you already paid, what, like $800 for your 1080?
$700 for, it's a 1080 Ti. $700 for a 1080 Ti. But then again, I did get that one. This one's a Gigabyte Aorus Extreme, and I got it like a week after it dropped.
Yeah, so you paid full price for that thing.
No, not quite. I still had a bit of a sale on it, because I want to say full price on that one when it dropped was like $850, $900.
Yeah, but something I think this is something along the lines of like the what do they call it? The Bitcoin frenzy where all the cards have gone up. Is that still a thing?
The Bitcoin frenzy where all the cards. Okay, so well, all right. So it's not actually like the Bitcoins are driving the price up. It's so many people when these new cards come out, like when the latest AMD series came out, so many people are actually buying these cards just for the computational power to sit there and you know, mine, that AMD and NVIDIA both sit there and jack the prices up for their cards so that it is no longer cost effective to buy the cards for mining. That way, they don't. There's more cards available to people who are actually like buying them to game with as they are intended, and that's, you know, that's a good thing and a bad thing. The price is being driven up for no other reason than miners, but then it also means that you're not going to be as likely to get a shortage of cards, because that's happened with quite a few. I think the Titan XP was one of them when it first dropped, which it's still just called the Titan X, but people call it the XP because it's Pascal chipset. But when it dropped, there were so many miners that were just buying it for its computational power, they actually kept coming up with shortages, so even people that pre-ordered it with the intent of gaming weren't getting any. And the thing is the new Vulcan card will probably be the same way, but or Voltron, I really probably should learn what that word is. But you know,
it's something somewhat important.
It starts with a V, but the thing is it's actually not intended for gaming. The card was designed for I think they call it deep learning, basically neural analysis or neural networking and things like that. So there's not even a guarantee that the card's actually going to be worth $3,000 when you look at its capabilities for gaming, because it's not necessarily designed for that. Kind of like the Quattros. You know, they've had those
Yeah.
for forever. The Quattros are, you know, basically 1080 Ti's, but, you know, double the memory and some other goodies under the hood. I think 10-bit color, whereas most of the cards were 8-bit, and that, you know, they sit there and charge between $4,000 and $7,000 a card. But again, it was to keep people from buying it for the wrong reasons.
Yeah.
So it kind of sucks, because when you're a person like me, where, you know, most of my computer parts I've had to buy off eBay because I'm too fucking broke to sit there and actually, you know, get the good shit. You know,
Right.
I seriously, you know, this is how cheap I am. I got the C70 Corsair case that's got the stupid little latches on it, so you can just pop the panels off by flipping these latches. Well, the little arms have gotten loose, so they vibrate when the fans hit a certain RPM. So right. So here's my fix: is I actually sat there and took cardboard and jammed it under the tabs. So if you look at my case, I have baby outlet protectors on each of the handles to keep them from vibrating. And then I have cardboard jammed under each of the tabs to keep those from vibrating. And I think that's,
Right.
you know, and then of course I'm using screws out of a Freightliner to actually hold the fans in place.
Because, you know, truck parts and whatnot.
I had a bunch of them and they fit, so it made sense to me.
Right. Yeah, no. Well, and that's the thing. It is like, I know when it comes to PC parts now, like I've looked at new cards and the new Ryzen series CPUs and stuff, and some of this stuff is ridiculous.
Epic.
Well, yeah, but I mean price wise.
No. It's Ryzen and Threadripper are of the Epic chipset. The Epics.
Well,
So like when you say Xeon or i9 or i7, you mean Epic.
Gotcha.
And then Ryzen is the single diode consumer chip, and then Threadripper is the multi-diode consumer chip, and then there's the Epic server chip, which is the extreme machine that no one can afford to be bothered to put in a regular desktop, and you really don't need it.
Yeah, that's a little much. But yeah. My thing, so one of the things I wanted to bring up on the stream, which I know we're way into the stream now and ridiculous nonsense has occurred and we've gone rabbit trails to rabbit trails to rabbit trails. But
Still called a
I
rabbit
wanted
hole.
to, I don't care. You don't go from one rabbit hole to another. You go down rabbit trails. That's a thing.
You're as stuck on stupid as a crooked pecker and a straight apple pie.
Why is that a thing that you just said?
Because it makes about as much sense as you getting stuck on rabbit trails. Have you ever actually tried to follow a rabbit trail?
Exactly. That's the thing. If you focus on the rabbit trail and that's all you focus on, you're going to get stuck on it.
There's no trail. Never mind. I give up.
Anyway.
You God.
So one of the things I wanted to bring up was, A, the background footage, B-reel footage that's going on behind the scenes, behind us talking, and B, what people can expect on the channel, what's coming up in the next week before our next stream. So.
Okay. What is it?
Well.
You tell me, almighty planner.
Oh, I'm very almighty in planning and whatnot.
He's the vocalist researching guy. I'm the guy with the computer know-how that still seems to be fucking shit up on a regular basis. How did that happen?
Yeah, that happens. I don't know.
No. I was sorry. I was looking at a graph and I got a spike on something that doesn't make a lick of fucking sense. But whatever. Computers will.
That's fine. Don't worry about it. It's probably nothing.
I don't know. There's some blue smoke coming out my vent right now that got me a little worried.
Well, just let the smoke out. It'll be fine. Once it gets the smoke all out, it'll be good to go.
Right.
But yeah, so the footage y'all are actually watching in the background of this whole nonsensical, babbling bullshit montage that we have going is what is the name of this game again? War Thunder. War Thunder.
Wow.
Tanks and War Thunder and tanks and War Thunder and tanks.
Oh,
so we were playing War Thunder.
No shit.
And our technical genius, who is my other half of this stream, forgot to hit a button. And so
you know what, to be in all fairness, it was hit a button, check a checkbox, and then hit another button. So it wasn't just one button.
Okay, well, he missed two buttons and a checkbox, which meant that this entire recording, my voice was not there, so you just heard Steve talking to himself through the whole of the game. So this ended up being B-roll. But this is actually a lot of what we do. Is if you look at most of his videos that are up right now, it's all War Thunder stuff, and then we've started into some other things. What I want to see is I don't know about any of our subscribers, any of our viewers. Obviously there's nobody watching right now besides us, but if anybody watches this in the future,
I keep watching that 2 drop to 1, so one of us is getting bored here.
Yeah, exactly. If there are any people out there watching this after the fact that have any suggestions for games to play, whether it be I know one of the ones we want to do is Ark. That's on our list. We want to do some more of the Hunter stuff like that. But if there's any other games that y'all want to see, as you watch this in the future, plop that into the comments. Let us know. Because we have no fucking clue what we're doing. It'd be great to have some sort of idea of what people want to see. That I think would be a big thing.
Right.
Wouldn't it?
What?
But
I'm not gonna lie. Well, I kind of stopped paying attention for just a second.
You totally zoned out at all, like completely.
Actually, I was trying to figure...
You're running the stream though. That's to be expected. You're a very busy, hardworking person. You're doing things.
I am computering. Computering takes brain power. Brain power is limited in my end.
This is true. And actually, the whole reason for this live stream, the whole reason we're live streaming in general, is me and Steve realized we do not have the brain power to video game and commentate at the same time.
I just realized I spelt a word wrong. Let's try that again. Don't worry about it. I got it. Nope, I got it. I'm fixing it. It's not a problem.
Just, what did you, what?
No, that's still not how you spell it. It nothing to do with...
Oh, okay. Well, you do what you do.
Maybe it is something to do with it.
And this is why we don't have the brain power to game and commentate at the same time.
Well, that, and at this point, I've been up for 26 hours.
Yeah, that's also a thing. So...
I don't get it. Why... Well, I'm going to feel stupid when I solve this later. I'll solve it. Yeah, words didn't work. I'll solve it later.
That's fine. So...
I really... You know what? I wonder if there is. I'm going to hit a button and hopefully this doesn't
We are absolutely
crash
out of our minds.
everything. Hang on, I'm going to hit a button.
Oh, Lord, please don't do that.
I'm not going to crash everything, I don't think. What is the hotkey there? I want to say it's that.
And so Steve's going to go hit buttons and things are going to explode now.
Well, no, I just kind of want to show everyone if I can. Remember what the fuck I'm doing here. We're going to do this. We're going to click that box again so words actually happen. There we go. This is the best I can... Why is that so small? Now it's gigantic. Why the hell? Where's my slider? So...
Oh, wow. We're in... What was that, GIMP?
No, that's just paint. But I wanted to bring up, so the right monitor here, if I actually just go ahead and figure out how to do this. If I do that... Wait, why is this not doing shit? Do stuff. This is what happens. We're creating things on the fly. Hang on, we're creating things on the fly. So, there we go. Now I can zoom.
So you pulled up both monitors now?
No. Well, yes and no. I can't actually bring up both monitors because I'm using a separate GPU. But that is just all the crap. That is just all the crap on the other monitor. And you actually can't see 4 of the windows because they're behind those.
Yeah. So there's a lot that goes into this, apparently. I don't even know because I'm not there. Like I said, I'm 300 miles away, and I don't smart do.
You don't.
I'm literally watching the stream as we're making it. So for anybody else out there that's watching this after the fact, there are 2 people watching the stream right now. One of them is myself, and one of them is Steve.
And one of us keeps logging back out and on. I mean, I don't get it. I really don't.
Yeah, somehow one of us keeps dropping off of watching the stream.
I know it was me for a while because, as I said, Windows decided this is the time to do a fucking update.
Yeah.
And there's no way to stop that shit.
Throughout the entirety of the stream, we've had one other person watch for a grand total of like 5 minutes. which
Seconds.
was
I'll give him.
amazing.
I will give him seconds. I don't think he
Yeah,
was
probably.
even here. It was 5 minutes before it updated and told us that he was like, "Okay, y'all are dumb. I'm out of here."
Yeah.
You know.
So
It's like one of those things where it's like, well, all right, you walk up to the grocery store, and there's someone out there with a bucket asking for money. You don't want to be completely rude and just blow them off, but at the same point, you're trying to figure out how to be like nice and still get out of it. So you just kind of give them the benefit of the doubt. And then you realize they're selling car wax, and it's like my truck is covered in 3-inch thick layer of mud. What the fuck is car wax going to do for me?
This is also true.
You know, where the fuck are the Thin Mints? That's what I want.
Right? Girl Scouts are going to take over the world, y'all, just so you know.
I used to not let people in my house unless they had Thin Mints. Like, you know, it was like a fucking bridge troll. You had to pay a toll to get in. If you didn't show up with Thin Mints, I shut the door right back on your face. Screw it. I don't give a shit if I invited you. Even if I invited you, you should know by now that I want some fucking Thin Mints.
That's actually how about 3 of our business meetings got canceled. I forgot the Thin Mints.
Yeah, yeah.
So I had to go track down a Girl Scout, get some Thin Mints, and then we could have a business meeting.
You don't say it like that. I really, that sounds weird. I had to track down a Girl Scout, you know, because I wanted some of her Thin Mints.
Yeah. Some little country. Shit happens.
Call the attorney's lawsuit.
All of Girl Scouts of America is going to sue us. Great. So
the Boy Scouts too, because they'd be like, "You're supposed to be hibernating in a cave. What the fuck?"
Right. So, but yeah. So, what do you think we got coming in the next week between now and our next stream, Steve? What do we got? Do we have anything planned?
Yes.
Do we?
I don't know. I was just felt like a good positive answer.
Good. Good. What's planned?
Something hopeful.
We're being hopeful.
Yeah, we're being hopeful that there will be plans. We're planning on a plan. There we go.
Yeah. Well, like I said, I definitely want to do some ARC, but I don't know if that's on the docket for this week.
If I can figure out server issues, because my internet is temperamental, incredibly. Not temperamental. It works fine. It just doesn't like to do certain things when it doesn't want to.
Yeah, and I know on my channel we've got Car Mechanic Simulator going up this week at some point. So I'm gonna say,
in all reality, it'd be nice to like re-record the 4 videos we already had. It sucks. Like,
yeah, I don't see that happening because it just worked out perfectly. Those 4 videos happened. I don't even what footage did we lose? What games?
The first, second, and third of Creativerse and Hide and Shriek.
Hide and Shriek. Yeah, I don't think we're gonna be able to re-record that one just because.
No.
That one, it's kind of a one and done kind of thing. That was gonna be a one-time video, and the problem with that is that it works well with a. You gonna pull up the Hide and Shriek footage?
Yes, I can do that. I told you that.
We can just air it now. Bingo.
Yeah.
So Hide and Shriek is kind of a just one and done kind of game because it's a game where you play against someone and try to scare them and collect balls.
No, but I'm actually gonna look for a specific spot here if I can fucking find it.
Good luck.
No, I should be able to. I should remember this.
Well, we played this game called Hide and Shriek.
There it goes.
This is Hide and Shriek.
I just passed it, and I lost it.
Okay, yeah, this is where I scared you. I shrieked you.
Yes, thank you.
Because
to give away the surprise, why don't you? Next time, why don't you go ahead and tell them the end of Free Willy? Why am I returning to Free Willy all the time?
Willy gets freed. It's not that hard to figure out. The name of the thing's called Free Willy.
Yeah, that could also be the name for a bad porno, but...
this is true.
Why am I having issues with this?
I don't know.
I really need... wait, I did it again. Yep, there it goes. Okay.
So anyway, it's this game where you try to collect these magical orbs and...
Hang on a second, we're going to try...
Scare your friends as you do it. And this is the point... Oh, Jesus. This is the point where I saw him walking with something, or I saw... Because your character is invisible.
Jesus Christ, what the fuck was that?
So I saw him, like, open the door, I believe, or something like that. And I was able to scare him like that.
I have no idea how that came out because you're pretty much talking to the whole thing, but yeah. That's pretty much it.
That's literally the gist of the entire game. You collect orbs and scare each other.
Yeah, then for some reason there's these fucking rocks they throw in the beginning. And I think the biggest problem is the fact that we don't...
Those are the ruins. Those, I actually figured out what those are for. The runes, that's which ones show up during the match, and as you collect them, you can combine them to do things. They're like power-ups.
Yeah, no, and during the match, but what's the point of them during the thing?
Because it said there's only 5 that drop per match, and there's well over 5 runes. So they have to show you which 5 are going to show up during the match.
Gotcha.
Yeah, that part I figured out, but it still was one of those things where I was like, I don't understand. I don't know. It's a strange game. I don't completely understand how it works.
15 minutes before you see the little arrow on the orb. It was like 15 minutes before I figured out what the fuck was going on with that, because there's some point up here where I'm like moving around and the goddamn thing's spinning around like a fucking, compass in a mystery zone. And
right.
I was just like, what the fuck is going on? And it took me forever to figure out, oh, that points to the goddamn altar. Like, I had no idea what... I thought this was a hide-and-seek game, and they were just playing on that word. And then it was almost the end of the first round before I even figured out we were invisible. And I'm like, well,
yeah.
what the fuck is the point of that? But there is one point where I thought I saw you, and I was like, okay, I can see him carrying his orbs around, which is a disturbing sight in its own. But... And then, so I was very careful from that point forth not to venture out an unknown area while carrying an orb.
Yeah.
But I didn't, but then I never saw you carry an orb. I don't know. I honestly don't think I still got, yeah. And then here I'm like pushing buttons like it says pushy, jab and E. What the fuck does this do? Why would I put a spell on a door? And I didn't have the thought process that, oh, you're doing shit too. Like I didn't realize we were both in the same spot.
Yeah, so it was it's a game without a lot of, we didn't use any of the instructions. We didn't read anything. We just went for it.
Well, and we do that with everything. I mean, like, hell, we did that with Unturned. Anytime we decide to play a new game, it is one or the other did maybe the minimal amount of research, which generally includes going, I can download this, so that's the minimum amount of research. And then we download it, and we just kind of hop in, and half the time we don't even know the controls. Like, Unturned, yeah. I'm sitting here like, I don't know what I'm doing. Like, I'm throwing things and picking shit up and punching cows.
Punching cows and not riding ATVs and things.
I still don't get that. I don't get the locking, unlocking deal, but...
Yeah. Well, and here's my thing. For those of y'all that don't know, Unturned, it's like this very pixely zombie game. We've got 2 episodes up of Unturned. Go watch them.
2?
They're mildly funny. And the thing that I didn't really get is how complex that game is. The controls on it are insane. So imagine like a hardcore first-person shooter, so something like, heck, Battlefield or, any of that kind of stuff. The controls that you would expect out of that, you get those, but in a pixel zombie game.
Yes, it's Block. I think it's Block.
Is it Block?
I don't know. Who the hell knows? That's technical terminology I don't know. Minecraft-esque.
Right. Yeah, in a Minecraft-esque zombie game.
I think esque is the word.
But it was so complicated that we had actual physical trouble with learning all the controls to the stupid thing.
We have physical trouble with survival in general.
This is in real life even.
Yeah, that's what happens when you're fat and, oh, hey, video output. YouTube is not receiving enough video to maintain smooth streaming, such as... Christ, what the fuck was that? Why is that? I don't know. Everything on my end looks good. What about your end?
We're getting some buffering, but it's still coming through. I don't know.
I don't know why. It's still running it flat out. It's actually running... Oh, God, what is happening now? Network usage.
Who knows?
No, OBS is working fine. I don't know. I don't know what the fuck's going on.
Who knows? The stream's still coming through. We'll just keep talking over it, and hopefully it'll work.
This is such a fail.
Oh, such a fail. YouTube is hard.
YouTube, that's the new... It's just fail.
So much
ultimate fail. Like I don't get YouTube video. Why is the video output low? Everything on my end is like Yep, like OBS, little green bar, correct bit rate.
Oh, and because
And internet, correct bit rate.
I can't. Oh,
Who knows?
GPUs, good.
shit.
CPU, good. Caffeine intake level, good.
Oh yeah,
Nicotine.
this was the part of the game. Sorry, this is the part of the game where Steve realized he's not supposed to collect the blue orbs for me because that's my job.
Yeah.
So he tried to hide it.
No. Why is it frozen?
That and it was getting
Why is there a
dark.
door? Nope. Nope. Nope.
And
Yeah.
I play on a 28-inch 4K monitor, and I was playing this in a completely dark room. So I'm not gonna lie.
What do you mean tricked? I don't fucking get
It's a
it.
little
This is-
spooky.
Yeah, no, it was.
No.
I had weird dreams that night. I'm not gonna lie.
No.
I've had weird dreams
I
about.
wish we had your audio for this section because Steve was freaking the fuck out.
Wait,
What?
we do.
What?
Well, I wish it was playing right now,
It is.
but your audio is?
Yes.
What the?
Oh. Can they hear it?
If we shut up.
Ah, screw it.
Like, yeah, I still don't see why it's saying output low.
Maybe.
Ah,
Now
worried
it's
about
just stuck.
it. But anyway, so yeah, so I think on the docket this week we've definitely got to do some Creativerse. That's supposed to be coming up.
No.
If I hop into my Steam real quick, I believe we could do let's see, we've got Argo, Better Off Tread, Black Squad, Crossout. We still haven't played Deceit, which looks terrifying. For those of y'all that don't know, we are not horror fans. And Steve just picked out a bunch of games, and all of them are zombie and horror games.
I am horror movie. I'm a horror movie fan, just not the games, because
I have a clue where
you know
Interactive horror is creepy.
Well, that and you can't, when you're watching a horror movie, you can sit there and say, "Oh yeah, I'm a horror movie fan," and then you sit there and cover your eyes and just kind of look through the squint between your fingers, but you claim you're coughing or you have an itch or something's in your eye, and you can't do that with a video game because that's how you fucking kill yourself because you're not paying attention.
Yeah. So,
my decision here.
I'd actually like to see if we could get that one game that we talked about that I can't remember the Space Fighter.
You keep going on about that.
Oh, it looks fun.
I
think it looks fun.
I don't even know what to say to that, really. Why? God damn it. Every time I want to type. Stupid. No. Yes. No. Yes. That's what I wanted.
Did you get lost again?
No, I started typing. The computer's like, I don't feel like putting your words here.
Your computer really does not like you today.
No, it doesn't. And it's actually kind of pissing me off because, like, I sat there and stayed up all last night researching how to do this because, believe it or not, I am watching YouTube on how to YouTube. And that is...
Which is actually it's a big help for those of you all that are considering starting channels. Watch videos about, not our videos, because we're not helpful. But watch somebody who knows what they're doing.
Oh, no, we can teach you
Explain
everything
how
what
to do
not
stuff.
to do. Do not open Adobe Premiere with OBS open or vice versa. Just don't do it. Fuck shit up.
But that being said, Adobe Premiere and OBS are really good programs to use for YouTube.
Well, if they're just starting out, I went to Premiere just because I know a little bit more about it. It's not so much I like advanced editing. It's, to me, Premiere is a hell of a lot faster than what I was using, which was Nero Platinum.
Yeah. Well, not only that, I've talked to a lot of other YouTubers, and that they're number one. Everyone I've talked to, they love Adobe.
Yeah, but
Absolutely love it.
The only problem is if you're starting off a channel, Adobe, you can't buy their software anymore. It's a monthly subscription.
Yeah, it's a monthly sub thing.
It's $23 a month just for Premiere, and then, it can get expensive quick. If you get, like, the entire Creative Cloud, it'll come out to somewhere around, like, $190 a month.
Yeah, it's not cheap. So... I was actually using, and I still use, actually, I use Shotcut. For those of you who want to start a channel and want a basic editing program, Shotcut is a free video editing program, and it works really well for basic editing. And then there's OBS Studio, which is what we use for screen capture. And I don't know about you, Steve. I love OBS.
You know what? I like OBS for its versatility, but as far as a beginner goes, if you're just recording the game by itself, I wouldn't bother with it. I would sit there, especially if you have an NVIDIA graphics card, just use Shadowplay. And then even if you are using a microphone, you can still use Shadowplay. The main reason I don't, if I'm doing just a solo thing, is because my microphone is an XLR mic through a DAC, and it's a mono channel. And if I use Shadowplay, it all comes through one channel, so it all comes through left side. OBS has a lot of versatility. I mean, the amount of things you can do with this. I mean, even right now, these are all settings I can adjust. I am streaming at, I don't actually know the bitrate. I think it's supposed to be like 10 megs a second. 1080p 60 frames to YouTube using the X264 encoder with my CPU as the workhorse, and then I'm also recording at 40 megabytes a second, same frame, same resolution, using a secondary GPU as the encoder. And I can do all that at once, and then the recording has, you know, three separate tracks, and then there's a fourth track that includes those 3 tracks for the stream. And the fact that you can program all that crap is amazing. And I haven't even gotten into like the advanced stuff for streaming, which we should actually be probably using, which is like the scene switching, intro videos, placeholders. Like, it's got a whole bunch of friggin' crap, and I mean the hotkey list on alone is like a page and a half, and it's not, and none of them are programmed.
There's so much OBS that we don't even know how to use, and it's completely free. Now, is it what's the name of the what am I trying to think of the word? Open source software, correct?
Yes, that's why it's Open Broadcast Studio. So it's open source, yeah.
Yeah. And so OBS Studio, great deal. Shotcut, great free editor. I know the one thing that really got me when I first started was microphone. And that was like, it threw me for a loop trying to figure out what to get for a mic.
Oh, okay. You mean like the hardware? I'm sitting there like going, I have never heard of that software. Microphone.
No,
I'll have to check that out.
No, yeah, no, the hardware, the microphone. You know, because there's so many people out there. If you watch, there are videos about, oh, what microphone should you get for YouTube? And in my mind, the answer is whatever you want. There's so many inexpensive microphones that, you know, like the ones we're recording on right now. I know mine is like a $20 Chinese recording studio style microphone, XLR to USB, that I can plug right into the back of my computer, and it picks me up really well.
And then I think mine was $50 because I got because mine actually uses a 48-volt phantom power, and then, but then again, I also have the DAC, and the DAC would normally be about $250, but I found a deal and actually only paid like $20 for it. Maybe 40.
Yeah.
I think maybe it was $40. I don't know. I didn't pay full price. I know that much.
Yeah. And I know when I first started, actually, before I got this microphone, I had a cheap $20 set of Sades, S-A-D-E-S, Sades gaming headphones that had a built-in mic. And that's what I used to record my audio, was the built-in gaming mic. And
gaming mic. What makes it gaming?
Is it part of the gaming? It's on a gaming headset.
What makes it gaming, though? I mean, is it a gamble whether or not it works?
Sure. I don't know. That's what they call it. It's a gaming headset. But it was like a $20 USB headset with a microphone. And the only reason I upgraded from that at all is because I wanted a different headset. And the headset I bought, which is what is this? It's an LG. I know that. Or no, it's Logitech.
Oh wow! Yes, you have. Don't you have? You have the one generation newer than the one I'm using. You're using
what are they? The G407s, right?
430. Their headsets always end in like a prime number. 407 would refer to like let's see. 407 would refer to, I think, cameras. Because like I got the 902, which is a camera. I got the 502, which is a mouse. I got the 930, which is a headset, the 230, which is a headset. And then
I think this is the G403. No, the G403 is a mouse.
Yeah, I was gonna. That's
407.
I think you have the 430s.
G430.
Yeah.
Yeah, G430. That's
Thank
it.
you. Because that's how their
Oh,
headset generations goes. It's like 230, 430, and then I think there was a 730, maybe a 530. I don't know. Then there's a 930, and then now I think they're on the 990s because, well, fuck it. Why keep
yeah,
to
why
a
not?
pattern?
Yeah. So I got the G430 headset, and I actually did not like the audio quality from the mic on this over my little cheapy Sades headset. The Sades actually recorded better audio. So I went out and I got this little $20 studio mic and then spent another $20 on a microphone boom and shock mount, and it plugs in USB and it records really well. Or at least I think so. I mean, whoever's watching this, tell me if it sounds like shit, but I think it sounds decent for 20 bucks.
Yeah, I still hear a bit of an echo, but that's due to your environment.
Yeah, that's all built-in environmental issues that I have going on in this office.
Built-in environmental issues.
Yeah, like the fact that,
just
my house
blow
is
it.
crooked and whatnot.
How? What? Yes, because
Yeah,
well, sorry, there's an echo in my recording, but my foundation's cracked. What?
exactly.
Jesus Christ. I'm sorry the paint job on your car isn't as good as it should be. I have a bad prostate. What?
Actually, that totally makes sense.
Not, well, maybe, I guess.
Bad example. But
The paint job quality refers to... No, that doesn't even make sense. I'm not even going to go on with that.
Yes, we're having
right.
issues. And you know
But
what you did, you bastard.
yes, I mean, that being said, for anybody out there wanting to start a channel,
You did
I'd-
thing.
I don't think you need a lot of equipment or a
Why
lot of
doesn't that
money
work
to
on
do
this?
this. Obviously, because we're doing it, firstly, with very little money.
I'm going to say we need to go ahead and wrap it up here soon, but just going to point out the fact is that why on God's green earth are we giving advice? By we, I mean you. I'm not really giving advice. I'm just, I don't, you ask, I just, no, I don't
Well,
agree with this.
my thought is that, I've seen so many people ask other YouTubers, "Hey, how do I do this?" And a lot of people just don't give you any answers, don't give you any.
No one's asked us. No one
Input.
asked us. I'm just going to throw that out
No.
there. No, everyone.
Nobody's asked us personally.
Anyone, by the time they watch this video, it's like, what the fuck? Four subscribers. Who the fuck do they think they're talking to? Who the hell is that
Hey,
bored?
whoa! I've got 11.
Bullshit, that didn't work.
I'm known by people other than friends. I'm fancy.
All three of them. You know.
But-
oh my god.
Yeah, we've been streaming for about an hour, and I think
I
we
think the
probably
horse has been beaten well enough. This whole
we
thing.
we've definitely beaten the horse.
fail,
Much fail.
fail.
YouTube is very hard.
It's
But,
not even YouTube. Again, it is not YouTube. YouTube isn't hard. It's us not doing well. It's this computer deciding today is going to be its PMS day.
Right.
It's gonna just
Software is difficult. But I'm gonna say we wrap it up here. Y'all look for some new content coming out over the week. And what are we doing our next live stream? We're doing it Sunday, not tomorrow, but next Sunday. Correct?
Sure. Yeah, sure. Why not? We'll
All
see.
right, so
Let's see how much hate mail we get on this one.
right, we'll keep y'all posted. Check out the links when this goes up in the video for our Facebooks, both BluntForceRam and TruckinBeargaming Facebook pages.
Whatever the fuck your
there will
name
be-
is.
Exactly. There will be input or out posts when we go live next. I'll post there. That's where you can check that out. Also, subscribe and hit the little bell after you subscribe, and it will notify you when we go live from BluntForceRam's channel.
That way you know when to run and hide and turn your phone off.
Exactly. You know when to go find other things to watch on YouTube.
Because I guarantee you there are going to
So-
be people that are going to complain and be like, hey, it sucks. And because apparently it's completely lost on people. There's a little X in the top right of your window right now. If you didn't want to watch this, first of all, props for sticking around this long on something you didn't want to watch. But that little red X makes us go away.
That's fortitude. Yeah.
That's fortitude.
So, hey, you gotta have some strong fortitude to stomach this for an hour, a full hour.
It was originally supposed to be 15 minutes.
Yeah. Problems happen.
15 minutes. Problems happen. Yeah. In all reality, it took 4 hours because we spent most of the time just trying to figure out how to make this shit work. But you know what? There we go.
Right.
Let's see. 4, 3, 2.
We will see y'all next
1.
week.
Go away.
I have found more of your ore.
No,
than
seriously.
mine. Like, I
Go
cannot
away.
Find, actually,
Okay.
Going away?
I can't find it.
No, yeah, sure. I honestly forgot the hotkey. Hang on.
And now we've forgotten how to stop streaming. Go us.
I'll just
We'll
click
see y'all next week.
bye.
Like, comment, subscribe below.
If you really have that much desire. This was such a this is such a bad idea. Where is the damn button? I opened a new window and now I'm trying to find. Oh, you know what would help? Let's stop.
You've forgotten how to unlive.
Unlive to kill. There it is. Found the button.